Hi friends. So in this video, I want to talk about how like a way for you to gauge whether or not you are doing the best thing in terms of self-actualizing your dreams. Because as we all know, so like my approach is that we all have like a worst self and a dream self and everything in between. Um, the worst self would be like you living out all of your fears. Um, Yeah, and the dream self would be like you realizing all of your dreams. And I feel like each person, like every individual, at the end of their lives, will either become their worst self or their dream self or everything in between. That depends on what the person um use their time on, I guess, like how they utilize their time in their lives. Yeah. So how like recently I yeah, so how do you know if you're doing the best thing? I think it's after you did an activity, like yeah, whatever, say for example, you're trying to become a self-made pop star or like a singer-songwriter, right? And so you can do a lot of things in between, from the you right now to your dream self. And how do you determine which thing is the best? Is how you feel like who do you feel like after you complete the task. And since and also like I feel like the path towards your dream self is also very dynamic. Like in between you might need to change up what you're doing. Like it's not just like a linear thing and you can just stick to one activity and then it's gonna happen, you know. Sometimes you really gotta stay like very flexible and be able to assess the situation and adjust your schedule and how you devote your time and energy and money accordingly, right? Yeah. So who do you feel like afterwards? Like for example, if you are learning, this is like kind of personal example. I'm really not comfortable with sharing um a personal example. I don't know why. Because okay, I do know why. Because whenever I feel like whenever you share something, like you put it out there, you're always gonna get projected onto, and sometimes you can also feel that those projections, and it's gonna affect your state of being. And so like I don't really like sharing like really personal stuff, but it's important because gotta be real, stay real. Yeah, okay. So um so like if you're learning, like say for example dancing, at first it might really make you feel like you're really on the right track and you're really progressing. But maybe after a period of time, it's time for you to sharpen other aspects of your dreams. Like for example, actually learning how to make a song, or practicing singing, like vocal um, practice and stuff. Yeah, etc. Yeah. Okay. Basically, you know what I mean. So like you have to assess how you feel after you did the activity, and who does this activity make you feel like afterwards? Does it make you feel like your dream best self or not? And sometimes you really gotta like sometimes it takes a lot of trial and error to find that one thing that makes you feel really like pumped up and feel like okay, I'm doing the right thing. And that's part of life. That's literally what life is about. So don't get discouraged. Just keep going. Also I'm getting hot, so I'm gonna take this off. Whew. Okay, every time before I start filming, I just feel like it will be kind of cold. But every time like in the middle of filming, it gets hot. So like yeah, okay. Yes. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to talk about in this video. Okay, yeah. So I want to end with two quotes that I saw online that has really helped me in like sticking to my dreams and keeping me motivated and not discouraged. So I'm gonna paraphrase it because I don't remember the exact quote. The first one is that the first one is that what is it? Oh yeah, okay. So usually, okay, the first one is that the biggest growth tends to lie in the hardest work, or like the work that you're trying to avoid, because it's probably the most challenging part, and it's probably something that's giving you like a lot of stress and anxiety. Yeah, and but usually when you tackle that is where you would grow the most. Yeah. So that's that. And the second quote is that everything you're looking for in terms of becoming your dream self lies in the journey, like in the process of becoming. It, yeah, it always lies in the process of becoming. You're gonna gain like your skill points and your treasures and like whatever you're looking for that's gonna fulfill you and on a soul level and from fulfill your heart. It lies in the journey, not the end goal. So just enjoy the process. Yeah. Because when you get there, like yeah, it's just like an end point. But what's gonna bring you everything you're looking for is the journey. Yeah, essentially that's that. Okay. And that's all for today's video. Mm, hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah.